Most people approach AI by typing a few words and hoping for a usable result. This creates a cycle of generic, predictable guesses. To get high-level outputs, you have to look past the surface of the text box and change how you interact with the engine. This happens because technology like ChatGPT doesn't actually understand our language. It breaks your text into smaller pieces, called tokens, and simply predicts the mathematical probability of what should come next. We have built a 7-step roadmap to move you past these generic guesses. Over the next 30 days, we will transition your workflow from basic prompting to expert-level execution. Open your AI platform of choice right now. Bring a real-world task, a project, an email, or a document, and we will build it out together. Mastering AI is a matter of communication. Success comes from learning to structure your intent so the machine doesn't have to guess. Step 1 is machine English. The goal is to provide instructions that allow the system to compute your intent, which is a significant step beyond simply hoping it comprehends your language. We use the AIM framework to build this structure. A stands for actor. Tell the model exactly who it represents. I is for input, the specific data it needs. And M is for mission, the clear goal of the task. This comparison shows the result. A short prompt gets you generic advice, but assigning the AI the role of a senior recruiter and providing a specific job description replaces vague suggestions with targeted, measurable improvements. Step 2 is picking your instrument. Commit to a single foundational model, like OpenAI's ChatGPT, Google's Gemini model, or Anthropic's Claude. Avoid the shiny object trap. Constantly switching between a list of the 50 newest AI tools prevents you from ever mastering the specific rhythm and limits of a single platform. Learning the specific cadence of one model allows you to anticipate its errors and maximize its strengths. Shallow usage of dozens of tools will never yield the same results as deep familiarity with one. Without context, AI is lost. It wanders through a mathematical space of billions of unmoored numbers. Context is the map that helps it navigate. Step 3 uses the MAP framework to ground the model. M is for memory, your chat history. A represents assets, the external files you provide. And P is the prompt itself. When you upload a document as an asset, you lock the AI into real-world data. This prevents the model from wandering and forces it to reason based on the specific facts you've provided. Step 4 is debugging. If an output is weak, it is usually because the initial instructions were not sharp enough. Use the verifier pattern. Explicitly tell the AI to ask you 3 questions that would clarify your intent before it generates a final answer. This pattern forces the system to identify the missing pieces of your logic. It ensures the model understands the why behind your request before it starts the work. Debugging the output ensures the system is actually following your logic, making it a reliable partner in the work. Vague prompts yield average, buzzword-heavy results because generative models sample from the most common data points in their training. Step 5 is to steer to experts. You must manually pull the AI away from generic responses and towards the specialized edges of its brain. Instead of asking for general advice, instruct the model to synthesize its answer using specific frameworks from industry leaders or researchers. For instance, you can tell the model to refine a business plan using the specific organizational strategies employed by Satya Nadella. Or you can ground the output in current institutional research from Harvard to elevate the credibility of the response. Step 6 is fact-checking. AI systems are generative by design. They are built to create, which means they can state a lie with absolute confidence. Force accountability by commanding the model to list every assumption it made and cite 2 independent sources for every major claim. In a professional environment, unverified output is a liability. An audited result is the difference between a guess and a reliable business asset. The final hurdle is the AI voice. Unedited outputs often sound robotic and lack a specific human point of view. Step 7 is developing taste using the OCEAN framework: original, concrete, evident, assertive, narrative. If it feels generic, push back. Demand the AI take a stance and support its claims with examples that fit your unique voice. Review the task you brought to the start of this video. By applying these steps, you'll see a significant change in the depth and utility of the output. Apply this roadmap to every AI interaction for the next 30 days. By day 30, you'll produce work a generic prompt could never reach. The machine handles the raw prediction, but it is the human who provides the taste, judgment, and meaning.